Good morning, yogis, or afternoon, I should say, or either, depending on when you're watching this. So there's nothing like walking around with your bare feet in grass, feeling the grass beneath your feet. So for this session, as you can see, we're outside in the Ashgrove Yoga Garden. What I thought we would do is a mid-length class for the hamstrings, so happy hamstrings. I have Harley out here with me as well. She's on a leash so she doesn't disappear, but she can enjoy the weather outside. So hopefully she's not gonna annoy us during the class. Okay, so come into Virdrasana if that suits you, or a comfortable seated position. Roll your shoulders up and back just a couple of times, just to loosen off any tension. Maybe little movements into the neck. And then settle yourself down. Rest your hands on your thighs. Lengthen the spine, crown of the head going up towards the ceiling. Close the eyes and deepen the breath. So as you start to deepen the breath, just feel your attention turning inwards. Notice any sensations in the body, any feelings that you have that have been buzzing around in your head, anything that you've been mulling over. Just acknowledge it, notice it, and then put it to one side. Just leave it there beside your mat. Forget about it for the rest of the class. Just try and concentrate on how you feel right now in this present moment. So take 2 more nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, open your eyes and come into your child's pose. So start to slide your hands forward. Relax your head down. Wiggle into it a little bit. Find that length in your spine. Stretch from your fingers all the way to your toes. Take a few breaths there. And then stretching your hands first as far forward as you can. Tuck your toes. Do a little cat-cow as you come up. And then finish in your down dog. Start to walk the feet, bend one knee, straighten the other, move from side to side. Bring the hips into it a little as well. Draw the heel of the straight leg down towards, doesn't have to touch the floor. And then pause there. Settle yourself into your down dog. Send your abdomen towards your thighs. Bend your knees as much as you need to feel that length in your spine. Tailbone up towards the ceiling. We're going to take 5 more nice, slow, deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, look forward, look between the hands, and step your right foot forward. Come into your runner's lunge. Stretch that left leg back as far as you can. Straighten the knee. I do have a straight knee. I've got baggy trousers on, but my knee is straight. Straighten the knee. Deepen the breath as you move into it. So maybe just rocking backwards and forwards. You can see I'm coming up onto my right heel, lifting my toes, drawing my left heel down towards the floor. And then come up onto the tippy toes of the left foot and plant that right foot all the way down. And just do that a couple of times. And then from here, turn your left toes to face the long end of the mat. Walk the foot up a little bit if you need to. And then take your both hands to the inside of the right leg. So then you're going to walk your hands down the left side of the mat. So you're turning towards the left side of the mat. You're going to bend into your left knee, straighten your right leg. As much as it will straighten. You can stay there with your hands on the floor, depending on how stable your surface is or you are. You can take the hands to prayer here. Keep flexing that right foot, so you're stretching that right leg out as much as you can. Take your hands to the back of the mat now. Your right inside of your right foot is going to go flat on the mat. And you're going to swivel yourself all the way around so you come into a pyramid pose. Straightening your left leg as much as you can. So inhale from here, take a flat back. If you want to, you can have your blocks here. So take a flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take a flat back. Look forward. Exhale, fold forward a little more. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. And then walk your blocks, if you have them, or your hands, to the left side of the mat now, so that you're side on. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. So blocks or no blocks, you can have hands on the blocks if you want to, hands on the floor if you want to. If your hands are on the floor, start to walk your hands between your feet. Release your head down, straighten the legs, deepen the breath. And then walk forward, turn your feet. So you're going to come back into your runner's lunge with your right foot in front. Place your hands, get ready, and you're going to step back for your down dog. Have a little walk. Again, you can bring the hips into it if you want to. Okay, and we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to flip myself around, but you can stay where you are. Okay, so on your next inhale, step your left foot forward. Coming into runner's lunge. Take a few breaths there. Really straighten and lengthen that right leg. And then we're going to come into that rocking motion. So on your inhale, you're lifting your left foot, coming onto your left heels and drawing your right foot down towards the floor, right heel. And then swap. Come high on the right tippy toes, flat on the left foot. Reverse it. Lift up the left foot, so you're on the left heel, draw the right heel down, and then reverse it. And just do a couple more. Okay, so this time, bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. You're bringing your hands down the right side of your mat as you turn your right foot out. Bend into your right knee, straighten your left. Flex that left foot. And then if you can, hands to prayer, balancing with the hands at the chest. If not, keep your hands on the floor. Okay, so hands on the floor. We're coming towards the back of your mat now for your pyramid pose. So twisting all the way up for your pyramid pose. So again, you have your options for your blocks. Either side. So your right leg is straight, left leg is straight. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. From here, you're coming into that wide-legged forward fold. So turn both feet towards the long end of your mat. Again, you can use your blocks or hands on the mat. If your hands are on the mat, you start to walk your hands to the insides of the legs, inside of the feet rather, in line with the feet, and relax your head down. Okay, from here, you're making your way back and stepping back, coming into your down dog. Take a little walk again. Settle yourself in. If you need to take a child's pose here, now would be a good time. Take a child's pose. If you're staying in your down dog, work on lengthening those hamstrings. So you're drawing your navel in against the spine, tailbone up towards the ceiling. Bend the knees until you feel that length in the spine. And then start to straighten the legs, but keep that length in the spine. So that you can really feel that stretch into the hamstrings. So if you're not in down dog, coming into your down dog now. If you need to come to the knees to step forward, do that. Come to the knees first, but we're stepping the right foot forward. That's it. And you can always do what I just did and give your leg a hand. Bring it forward. Okay. So coming into your runner's lunge first. And then we're going to lower that left knee down. So Anjali Asana. Low lunge. So lower the left knee down. And on your next inhale, you're going to raise your arms up. Take a few breaths there. On your exhale, you're going to bring your hands down beside you. And as you do that, you're going to straighten that right leg. So you can do this with blocks. So if you want to, on your inhale, you're here. You can have your blocks either side. You don't need to raise the arms up. On your exhale, half split. So you're straightening that right leg. So inhale here, exhale here. If you're not using blocks, you can take your hands to the floor. Inhale here, exhale here, or take them behind you. So we're going to do 4 rounds. So inhale, Anjali Asana. Exhale, fold forward, straighten that right leg, flex the foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold and straighten. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold and straighten. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold and straighten. Take your hands to the floor, blocks, whatever you're using. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, see if you can bend the elbows, fold a little more. Inhale, straighten, look forward. Make sure that right foot stays flexed. If you need to keep a little bend on it, keep a bend on it and don't fold forward so much. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Walk your hands forward. Getting ready to step that right foot back to meet the left in your down dog. Take a little walk. Let's do that on the other side. So coming to the knees if you need to. Stepping the left foot forward. Lower your right foot down. On your next inhale, Anjali Asana, raise the arms up. Take a few breaths there. Remember, from here you have the option to use your blocks. Inhale as you lengthen up. Exhale, up, as you fold and straighten. Inhale as you raise up. Exhale as you fold and straighten. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold and straighten that leg. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold and straighten. One more. And then fingers to the floor or to your blocks. Keep that left foot flexed. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, see if you can get a little more. Remember, no sharpness, no pain. So keep a bend in the knee, a little bend in the knee if you need to. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Deepen the breath. Okay, so coming onto that left foot, place your hands, getting ready to step back into your down dog. So lifting your right knee, stepping back, down dog, have a little walk, and then everyone take a little child's for a moment. Okay, so blocks would be really good here if you do have your blocks. So if you have them either side of your mat. And then when you're ready, coming up onto your hands and knees, use your blocks, maybe middle setting, whichever setting suits you better. Have them halfway down the mat and just step your right foot forward. And then you're going to slide your left knee back as far back as it will comfortably go. So just lift it up and lower it back down as far back as it will comfortably go. Now you might feel that that's enough for you there. You might feel, someone's being rather noisy over there. You might feel like you want to slide your right leg forward. So just use your heel and start to slide that right leg forward. You could change the setting of the blocks. So what you want to make sure is that you keep your hips facing forward. So what you don't want to do is start to twist the hips. So keep the hips facing forward. Keep sliding that right leg forward, left leg back. If this feels too much for you today, then stay at the half splits that we did earlier on. So remember, this is your practice, your body. You do what you feel you need. Two more breaths there. Okay, and then use your blocks. Draw that right heel towards you to join the left knee. And take a down dog there. So hands off the blocks for a moment and just take a down dog. Stretch it out a little bit. Maybe just notice one leg feels slightly different to the other. And then we'll come down onto the knees again. And this time we're going to step our left foot forward. So step your left foot forward and then lean into it and lift your right knee and lower that right knee back as far as is comfortable. So you might want to stay there. That might be enough for you, just leaning into it there. Or you might want to lean back just a little bit so that you can start to slide that left heel. So sliding that left heel down. Remember, don't let the hips splay open to the right. You want to keep them facing forward. And go as far as the body allows on this side. So remember, one side can be different to the other. This side is a little tighter for me, so it's not allowing me to go as deep, and I'm going to honor that and not push it. Let's take a couple more breaths there. And then when you're ready to come out, bring that foot towards you. Come into Virasana, blocks to one side. Give yourself a down dog, stretch it out, and then walk your way to the front of the mat and sit down. It's getting a little chillier out here now, so excuse the goose pimples. Okay, so let's come to lying down on your back. So we've done loads of work lengthening our hamstrings. So now we want to strengthen them a little bit before we finish. So to do that, we're going to do a few bridge lifts. So lying on your back, knees in line with your hips, heels, ankles underneath your knees, hands down by your sides, press your feet into the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up. Roll your shoulder blades under a little if you want to. You can come onto the knife edge of the hand if you want to, and just deepen the breath there. But engage your glutes, so give them a poke. Make sure that they're really engaged. And your quads, your hamstrings, the backs of your legs. So feel as if you are drawing your heels back towards you. Do you see that movement where I'm kind of trying to slide my heels back towards me? So I'm just doing it so you can see the movement, but just give that intention of sliding the heels back towards you so that you're engaging all the way down the backs of the legs. Take 2 more nice deep breaths here. And then very slowly lower back down. So we'll do that again once more. So on your inhale, lift your hips up. Press your feet into the floor. Roll your shoulders underneath you. Knife edge of your hand rests either side. Palms facing towards you. And then draw those heels in towards you as you tighten your glutes. Take 5 nice deep breaths there. On your last inhale, see if you can lift up a little higher, squeeze the glutes a little more. And then exhale, release down. Stretch your legs out. Take a few breaths there. Wiggle the feet. So if you feel like you need to bring any more movement into the body before we end in Shavasana, please do. We're not going to necessarily twist the body unless you feel like you need one, because we haven't really worked on the spine today. We've only really been working into the hamstrings and hips. But if you feel like you need to do a twist, do a twist. If you want to take a happy baby, take a happy baby. So listen to your body and what your body needs right now. But then once you've satisfied that coming into your Shavasana, so that cloud must have gone away now because it's lovely and warm once again. So you can just lie down, close your eyes, imagine you are here with me in the garden, feeling the heat of the sun on your face, on your arms, on your legs, your feet. Maybe a nice, gentle, refreshing breeze. The sounds of nature and the world of busyness around you while you find stillness. So as always, feel free to do a guided meditation, a longer relaxation if you feel you need it today. But if you're ready to come out, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms out. And slowly start to make your way up, respecting what your body needs. So turning to the side, maybe spending a moment there if you feel you need to. And eventually making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Hands to prayer at your chest. Bow your head towards your heart. Give thanks to yourself for giving yourself this time, allowing yourself, nurturing yourself with this practice today. Take care. And hopefully see you here with me very soon. Namaste.